Hello, it is me, Strawhead Ninja 89 here with the second part to the Yu Yu Hakusho, the movie slash Eizou Hakusho movie review. Okay, now for this first part, I already talked about the 30-minute movie of Yu Yu Hakusho, The Golden Seal. This time I'm going to talk about all the Eizou Hakusho, Nightmare Hakusho, I'm sorry, and all the other extras that they add on here. Now, technically, there's not really much to say into depth as actual, like, OVA or movie things. Technically, I guess I'll start with the hilarious and very funny Eizou Hakusho or I think it's called Nightmare Hakusho. Yeah, Nightmare Hakusho, where Yusuke has all these like weird ass funny dreams. I just laughed my ass off. Like Yusuke has like a lot of crazy funny dreams, lots of great, gags here and there. Like it was really good. It was really funny. I mean, it even looked funny in the preview trailer when I first saw it. I was like, oh, I gotta see this. And yeah, it delivered quite good. Like it's pretty much Yusuke having all these. I'm not gonna spoil what they all are, but like I said, just like watch it for yourself. It's like really funny. It actually is one of the most funnier things in the actual in the Nightmare Hakusho thing. It was really hilarious, and I loved all the running jokes and like all that. It was actually really good. The second thing that they added was an anti-piracy clip, which I never knew they were going to do this. This is kind of rare. This is weird. Apparently, what it is that it's just characters of the Yu Yu Hakusho cast just talking. I thought it was gonna be Japanese, but it's in English. And apparently, what it is like it's pretty much saying like, do not copy this online and like stuff like that. But the way they did it was very funny and very good. Again, it's very funny, very hilarious. And there's a really similar reference to the Yu Yu Hakusho Abridged series. I guess Justin Cook really watches the whole Lenny Pator's Abridged Yu Yu Hakusho, so it's something about Korobar's rock band. And I think you know what I'm talking about. I love the way they delivered that. That was just so genius. That was really good. So yeah, the little anti-piracy clip. I mean, I do agree. Stealing, and they actually did mention, please just do not copy this online. Like I know, I know you're gonna post this on YouTube or like something like that. Oh man, so I guess that's why. I guess ever since this whole anti-piracy clips thing, it looks like everyone's taken it all into effect. Like I see barely anybody uploading clips. I apologize for that. Sorry. Anywho. So the anti-piracy things, like I barely saw anybody do that, like uploading like all like the clips. Is like, damn, they really were like really. I guess they took it all into depth because like I barely see any clips of the Eizou Hakusho or Nightmare. That again, I seen the Japanese ones on there, but barely any of the English ones. I mean, that again, the last disc has the alternate scenes, the reanimated scenes, but unfortunately, of course, they're in Japanese, so those are the only things that you'll basically find on YouTube or whatever. But anyways, going back to what the other ones were. There was also an opening and ending encyclopedia. Technically, what it is that each opening and ending represents like all the arcs that were like passed through of like Yusuke's like life and all that. Like they even show scenes that were not seen in the anime, like that takes place right after the very last episode of Yu Yu Hakusho when they're all grown up in college, and I gotta say that was really cool that they brought that back. And they also mentioned about like how Keiko's first kiss was. Then they even showed Ending 5. They have the full version of Ending 5. I was like, damn, that was really good. And the thing was that they played the original Japanese OST. The singer was in English, and also, was it just me, or did they change the singer to Ending 5? Because I noticed they changed voices. It's like weird. But whatever. We have a more full version, and the sound in the background was the original music, and not like the ones that Funimation reamped up or whatever. If you notice how they changed the music quality from the Japanese one, so they make it. I mean, they match it pretty much similar to the English counterparts, but not as much. But yeah, it was still awesome to see. So, yeah, so that's pretty much what it is. I love the full version. Please can someone find me the MP3 to Ending 5, because I really want Ending 5. The full version in English is an MP3. I know we have Smiling Bomb, even though it wasn't technically a full version, just a little bit of extended, but whatever, I really wish there is an MP3 of Ending 5 from Funimation. If anybody knows, please do it in the comment section below. Does anybody know they could just format MP3? Because I really want this as MP3, like so freaking badly. It was just amazing. So well, it even brought a little tear to my eye. Like, damn, this is like really it for Yu Hakusho. I'm like, Oh man, I'm so gonna miss this series. Like once I have everything. When I mean everything, I mean the last movie that they need to dub. Then I'll have like everything completed. Who knows? Maybe for the lulz one day I'll rewatch the entire series, and maybe I will one of these days if I ever get really bored. I'll rewatch it since I already have all 4 seasons. Anyways, now that I'm done with the first disc features, let's talk about. Well, there is a little karaoke thing about not a little karaoke, a little thing. It's basically like ending to Sayonara Bye Bye sung by um Yukina instead of like the original voice actress who sung it. So I think it was like Sarah White or somebody like that. So yeah, but that's all it really is. It's not like a full version, which I thought it was. Like, damn it, I thought we get an ending two full version English, which would have been cool. But no, the second disc is pretty much Eizou Hakusho, which is a really long OVA of extended alternate scenes of scenes like reanimated for the Dark Tournament all the way to the end of this to the second Dark Tournament. I believe they do not show the they don't show the I don't think they don't show the Sensui stuff or whatever. Just basically like the last of the Dark Tournament and stuff like that. And there's another one where basically all the characters have their own backstory, their little back preferences and stuff like that. It's very long, but the one thing that really could have made this great if it was in English, which technically it's only in Japanese. However, I have no problem with the Japanese voice cast Yu Yu Hakusho because they're pretty good. They're a lot better than the Dragon Ball Z voice cast in Japanese. Like, Goku sound like a freaking high-pitched fucking girl, which I really don't understand that. I mean, at least Yusuke did not sound like a girl. At least Yusuke sounded more like boyish or girl. I mean, not girlish. What the hell did I just say that? I meant like guyish, like teenagers. The only one that sound like a little bit of a girl would have to be Kurama, but whatever. That again, he sort of does look like a chick. I'm just saying. I know he's a guy, but he has those feminine chick figure ways. I guess either it's hair or his body. I don't know. That's just technically me though. But yeah, not too bad. Pretty good. I love it. It's very long, but it was really worth the purchase. So now that I've talked about all the features into this, what do I think of the overall package since it's the final verdict? Overall, I really think it's totally worth their money. Totally worth the collector's value. If you're a big Yu Yu Hakusho fan, why would you pass this up? This is a really great collection. So is it worth all the money? I mean, it's not a lot of money, like $20 online. I think it's like $30 in FYE, but I'd rather pay like 20 or even lower. I think now it went to like $15, $17. Is it really worth that much? Yes. Is it worth collecting? Of course, yes, if you're a big fan. And if it's like, do I totally recommend it? What are you talking about? Of course I'm going to recommend it. And I definitely recommend everyone to please support this release. Please buy this collection because if we want Portuguese support, if it really will show Funimation that we want support. I don't care if you don't like the movie, if it's like, oh, like a half hour long, oh, it's stupid, and the second disc is Japanese voices and not English. I don't care. Just please, if you're a big Yu Yu Hakusho fan, I beg of you to buy this release, please, so we can get the last movie dub, and then finally, my life will be complete, like, forever. Like, my life will be totally complete if we get the last movie, which is Portuguese Report, or Dark something something in Japanese title, I forget, but whatever. The one that's like an hour and like 40 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour and 45 minutes or whatever. I think it was a really long movie if I remember correctly. Close to like 2 hours, I think. Something like that. Anyways, with that being said, that's the review. I give the score overall 5 out of 5, aka a score of 10 out of 10. Totally recommend it. 5 out of 5 stars. Really good. Totally recommend it if you're a big Yu Yu Hakusho fan. You guys will not miss much with these extra features. They're totally worth it, especially the gags. The funny stuff that they added to this was really great. Very nice job. Great job to the cast. I know it's been like 10 or 11 years now. No, 10 years. Well, it'll be 10 years when it aired, but I know it's 10 years when they first started recording, because I believe 2001 is when they first started recording. Then I didn't get to it till like the beginning of like 2002, like I think it was like January 2002 or February of 2002, something like that, when it first aired on Adult Swim. and when it was released on VHS and DVD. So yeah, it's close enough to like 10 years in the making of this beautiful cast and crew, and I totally give them a big round of applause. Very nice. So yes, that's the end of the review. I'm Strawhead Ninja 89, over and out. See you on the bounce. Peace out. And coming soon will be my Batman Arkham City review. Maybe this will be on here, or if not, I probably might put on my backup channel because it is longer. So it might be a little longer of a review. Maybe. Same with my One Piece Season 1 overview. Maybe that too. But my New Year's video will not, which will be a little New Year's video I will make at the end of the month, which maybe will be the end of the week, hopefully, if I get to it, or before New Year's or something. So anyways, Strawhead Ninja 89, peace out, guys, sayonara. Hope you guys enjoyed the review, or in this case, sayonara, bye bye. Please take care of yourself. Anyways, later, guys, bye.